Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to update number 8. Firstly, I'd like to apologize for the long time we've had between the last update, but there's been a lot going on and a lot of hard work, and I think it's the right time now to show you what's happened since then. Well, firstly, the ground we are walking on, alhamdulillah, many months ago, this was the foundation, this was the basement that we were excavating, and this was another 4 meters below us. Now we have put the steels in and poured the concrete, and alhamdulillah we are now able to stand across a floor which has beneath it another basement. And later on inshallah we'll go down there and show you that. If you pan around, you'll see behind me now the whole hall is taking shape. We have started to fix the new timber cladding, and this will be lacquered and painted with 3 coats, special fire treated. Behind me, we now have created the mezzanine floor. The steel work has been installed, the block work partitions have gone up. And if you follow me, what we now have is individual spaces. This area here will be the storage space. We will store all the gym equipment, the tables and chairs for the dining area and other masallas during salah time. A lot of equipment will be stored in this space, and you can actually see how big it is. Then on the other side, here we have, and if you follow me through, you'll see we have a lobby area. Beyond the lobby area now, we are actually constructing the wudu area. One of the main things for the wudu area is we will have underfloor heating, we will have the wudu trough here and the toilets on the other side, and a shower also. We will also have a shower here, so when people come and stay, there will be facilities here for people to use the shower facilities. This is now a space that was once open, is now going to be the wudu and the toilet area. Now one of the main things that we're doing here is this is going to be a multi-use space. The access to this space will be electronically controlled, and on Jummah days, this facility, this space will be used by the sisters, and then on other times, other than Jummah areas, it will be used by the brothers. What we have done is to allow 2 points of access, each will be controlled electronically by the management to allow the different genders to use this space at different times. So that's the toilet area. I now want to show you the head teachers and the administration offices. Follow me. This inshallah will be a staircase. We're building a staircase here within the next 5 days or so, and this will take you down into the basement. Over on this side will be the staircase coming up and then going up to the mezzanine floor. Here at the moment, this space, which is actually being used as our storage area, is going to be the head teacher's room. We'll actually be opening up a window looking out onto Green Lane. And that will be our head teacher's room. Terry, you alright? This space over here is going to be the administration room, and we will have an opening for visitors and students to come in and register when they're late, and visitors to come in. So this space here, this open space, will be the administration office. And then there's some toilets on the other side of this corridor, and these staircases will be going up onto the mezzanine floor. Along here we've left space where we will have a glasswork, balustrading, glass balustrading with nice pattern, Islamic patterns, which will actually open up this space for a lot of natural light, alhamdulillah. Okay, let's go upstairs to the mezzanine floor. Here we are on the mezzanine floor. Now we've never ever filmed from up here. The only time we've gone up this high was when we had the scissor lift about 9 months ago. It just shows the amount of progress we've made, alhamdulillah, that here we are standing on the mezzanine floor. Joists, the flooring's been laid. We're currently putting all the paneling up. You can see the paneling is now going up on this side. And inshallah, this will be the space where we'll have a classroom in the middle. To one side, we'll have a boardroom and a meeting room also, which can also be used as another classroom. And behind us here, we will have all the services, the IT hub and so on will be in this space. So there's partitioning, a lot of partitioning to go up here at the moment. But alhamdulillah, you can see now, and over there is the staircase. We're waiting for the staircase again, like I said earlier, where all the glass balustrading and the staircase will come in, and we will have clear access up and down onto the mezzanine floor. But it just gives you an idea now when you pan around and you look at this space, that we're at one time we were like 9 meters below here in the basement. Now we have a floor, we have a mezzanine floor, and now you can see all the amount of natural light that's coming in. All this glass that we see here, all this broken glass, we've ordered new frames. Each of these will be changed. Double glazed units will be going in. And a pattern, similar pattern to that 100 years ago, as you can see up above, will be going into these double glazed units, which will be giving us the thermal performance that we need and giving us the original look 100 years ago. So I'm now back on the ground floor in the community hall. That was the mezzanine we just had a look at. Now, something we've never ever showed any of the viewers before is phase 2. Now, unfortunately, the videoing has come a little later, that we didn't video phase 2 before we started, although we've taken a lot of photography. But now, alhamdulillah, we want to show you what we are about to begin in phase 2. Follow me. Brothers and sisters, this is phase 2. Come on in and have a look. This building was the original old masjid. 25 years ago when the building was purchased, this is where everything began. On the far side used to be the wudu area, and then the remaining area used to be the first prayer hall. In this corner here where the old mihrab was. We've taken everything out. We've even emptied the roof space, and you can see now how big and open this space is. This is a school that we are trying to create for 120 pupils, inshallah. A facility that we will create and be used for many, many years to come. Our intention in this space is to create science labs, craft design technology room, and other classrooms for the teaching of the children. We will have a mezzanine and a ground and a mezzanine floor. And then in the roof space, we'll be creating another floor area, which will be used for open classrooms and open usage. But the objective is that when we stand from down here, the rooms you will be able to see the roof. The conservation architect has had this requirement that once we finish refurbishing this space, when we look up, we will be able to see the grand ceiling it was 100 years ago when this building was first completed in 1896. The space behind us here, which is currently stored, is storing all the parquet flooring that we took up. This will be an open space. And again, for some of those who want to see what this space was, if you go to the virtual tour on the Green Lane Masjid website, you'll be able to see this space as part of the virtual tour of how it was with all the partitions and all the classrooms a few months ago. If you want to see what it's going to look like, inshallah, then we have a 3D animation that is rolling on the website. And you will be able to see how beautiful this space looks and how open it will be for open plan and a study space. Where I'm standing at the moment will be the staircase going up to the mezzanine floors. And we will have further staircases going up into the roof space. To my left here, this is a doorway we've just put in, an opening, which needs to be completed. It's just a structural opening at the moment. This is where we will have electronic access, where during Jummah time, if this space is being used as a prayer facility for the sisters, along with the basement, this area will be used as an access into the wudu area. And the other lobby area will be closed off, so that only sisters can access this space. So we'll have multi-use here, but controlled access. If you follow me now, we'll go to the other side of phase 2. This space again will have more teaching areas, more classrooms, secure spaces. This area here used to be the old toilets. And again, what we're going to be doing is putting in staircases compliant with building regulations. This ceiling is yet to come out. We've just put this steel beam in. To carry the loads of the joists that will remain. And the remaining joists will come out, and this winding staircase will go straight up. There's been many difficulties whilst opening up this area, and this was the phase 2 was one of our main concerns, because in an area that we hadn't really opened up and identified some of the issues. The concerns we had was damp in the walls and a lot of wood rot, a lot of timber rot, because of the age of the building, because of the amount of timber, and because of the lack of maintenance over the years of its construction that had been given to this side of the structure. So what we've had to do is, all the way around, you will have seen from our walkthrough, is we've taken off all the plaster. We've taken all the plaster off, and we'll be damp proofing all the walls. We've only got one chance, and we've got to do it properly. So we'll be damp proofing all the walls. In addition to that, we've exposed almost all the timber. Almost all the timber. There's a few ceilings left we have yet to take down, but we've exposed a lot of timber ceilings, so we can see all the timber joists and see where there is any wood rot. And where there is wood rot, the timber is either being spliced and replaced, or it's going to be timber treated. Okay, follow me upstairs. Okay, now when you come up here, if you come up to the stairs and turn around, you'll see here, I don't know if the camera can get that, it's probably a bit too dark. Is it dark? You can see the amount of timber rot that we've had here. Over the 100 years, the lack of care and water ingress has resulted in a lot of timber rot. These joists all need replacing. So we've exposed them, and now we're working with getting all this replaced. Now this space upstairs is very interesting. Sad, I know it may seem, but I was told that when this building was first taken over by the elders, this space here was used as an office, these offices. When we were emptying this building out, we found 100-year-old drawings. All the original drawings, or almost all the original drawings, that explain how this structure was built. All wrapped up in a sack, and we were about to throw them away when suddenly I came across them and realized, hang on a second, this is original parchment paper which showed all the original drawings. And inshallah, when we take you to our offices on our next update, we'll show you some of those drawings which we've currently got stored away safely to be stored so that there's no more damage to the material that they are actually drawn on. If I bring you out, you'll actually see now what this space looks like from higher above. Alhamdulillah, in a few months' time, we'll have a steel frame going in here. The steel frame will not only act as mezzanine floors, but it will also assist in supporting this existing floor, the trusses that we have, because there's some wood rot and the timbers need to be replaced and spliced. It's a big space, alhamdulillah. Now, I'd like to close this update on something that will make you want to come back for update number 9. And that's what's behind this door. I'll let you keep thinking and waiting in anticipation. Inshallah, I look forward to you all watching update number 9. Keep your donations coming in. We are almost 1/3 of the way through the project for phase 1 and phase 2. Your support is welcomed. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.